Here are some Miro tips and tricks. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I will showcase some tips and tricks for Miro. This is going to be helpful for those who are just getting started and just want to know more about how to use Miro and some tricks that you can do using Miro. So the first one that I suggest that you actually do is select the correct pricing plan depending on you and your team members. So it does make a huge difference, to be honest. So just take the time to come to this page right here, miro.com/pricing, and take the time to review all the differences between them. You can just get to this section here and see the differences between them. Mainly the free version only allows you to have 3 editable boards. With the other plans here, it's unlimited and also more stuff here. So feel free to compare them and choose which plan is best for you and your team members. Now, with that being said, we will just go ahead and actually sign up for free using this section right here. It's easy to do so, and we can just sign up with Google, and I will find you when I get to the dashboard. So once you get started, you'll be greeted with these templates here that you can actually go ahead and choose. Now you can just feel free to choose whichever one that you want, or you can actually just go ahead and start from scratch. You could choose a template or start from scratch. It's completely up to you. But now we will be learning about I'm not going to be using any template for now. I'm just going to be talking about the navigation, but first let me just add something here. Now for navigation, if you just use your mouse wheel, if you go up, it's going to zoom in. If you go down, it's going to zoom out. Now if you actually just want to scroll down, right, up, whatever it may be, instead of just moving your mouse wheel, you just hold it, and you can just actually move around as long as you're not selected anything. You can actually just move around, scroll up, scroll down, and you can just, move around freely. Now, what you can also do is if you have made a mistake, for example, I added this note by accident, I don't really want it, we can just do Control Z, and it's going to just delete it for us. And then we can just do Control Shift Z for it to come back. Now, those are basic types of navigations that we can do. If you want to, feel free to just move around. Instead of having this cursor, you can just click on H. It's going to turn it into a hand. And now we can just hold and move it around freely. And if you want to go back, just click on V. And that's pretty much it. And now you can actually just go back to selecting stuff. Now I actually want to show you another tip outside of the board. So we just go out. What we can do is actually download, in other different devices. So we can actually go ahead and download it for desktop, mobile, and tablet, and so on. So if you have a tablet, it would be great to actually download it using your iOS or Android store. And if it's for desktop, you can also do so as well. You can just download the proper version. Now, if we just go back to boards, now we have created this board. So we just go ahead and open it up. Now, what we can do is that we can actually go ahead and create presentations with Miro. So to do so is very easy. We can just create as many frames as we want, and the frames are basically going to be the presentations. So here's frame 1. We can just go ahead and rename it so that it says now presentation 1. And we can also rename the other one so that it says, if we just double click here, presentation 2, or slide 2, I should say, even. You can just move it outside like so. Just put it next to each other and create more frames if you want. So as many frames as you want, it doesn't really matter. Let me just create another one over here. If I can just name it slide 3. Let me just add stuff to them. So here we have slides. We have slide 1, slide 2, slide 3. Now what you can do is just click on open frames and you can actually present. And now it's actually going to show up in a presentation form. Now you can just click on the arrow keys and it's actually going to go from presentation 1 to slide 2 to slide 3, and so much more. You can add images, and you can just, customize this as a normal presentation app, and you can just exit out of here easily. Now, what you can do with, for example, Windows, you can just use screenshots and actually add them within the frames, basically. So if you can just do Control Shift S, was it Alt Shift S? I think Control Shift S. Okay, so I guess it's because I'm recording, so it's not working. So you can just take a screenshot, and then from there you can actually just paste it in here. So I took this screenshot earlier, so I just will use it, and you can just paste it over here within your board, and you can just use these screenshot tools to basically just paste them in here. It's just going to make things a lot easier for you. So you can take a screenshot of some sort of text or article, and you can just paste it within your board easily. Now on the left side here, we've got the templates, which you can just choose templates. Here you've got text, so you can just click on it, add text wherever you want. It's as easy as that. Same goes for sticky notes. You just click, choose the color that you want, and you just click on anywhere here, and you can just resize the notes to your liking. Here you can add shapes, so we can just add a square. We can go ahead and add a circle, and we can just go ahead and add another type of shape, maybe a star, like so. Next, we've got connection lines, which should work. If you want to connect ideas, you can either just use them from here, or we can actually just click on connecting lines, and we just choose the line and choose the connecting points. So this one to this one, for example, and then we can just do another one from here to this one right here. And now we have already connected our lines. Also, just like I showed you, you can actually go ahead and add people from within here, so you can do so as well. But now we're talking about shapes. Now you can just create these shapes freely and using this place. So same goes for connection lines, and like we talked about. And then you've got also the pen. You can do a lot of stuff. You can draw, you can do a lot of things, but you can also highlight things. So if you want to highlight some text, you can just select the highlighter, and you can choose the color that you want, and we can just go ahead and actually highlight some text. Let me zoom in for you. Highlight some text to your liking. Now within the pen, you also have the lasso. The lasso is very useful, and you can use it a lot. Basically, with the lasso, if you just select the lasso, you can draw around specific things that you want to move around. Sorry about that. So basically for the lasso, you can just select the, around the items that you want to move. And with this, you can actually, okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, now after you select using the lasso, you can actually just go ahead and move things around. I shouldn't have just clicked that. So let's do lasso again. Boom, select these two. And now we can actually just move these two instead of, moving the entire thing. So that's basically for using the lasso. Now you can also lock things in place. So basically, if you don't want to move a specific thing, you can actually go ahead and lock it in place. Let me just go off like this. Let me just click on V. There you go. So you can just click on this lock button, and now you can actually just not move it. So you can see with this presentation, we can just move it around. But for this one, we cannot anymore because it is locked. If you just want to unlock it, we can just go ahead and unlock from here. And that's pretty much how to do so. Also, if you want, you can export specific frames to use it elsewhere. You can just go ahead and click on more, export as PDF or as an image, completely up to you. And you can just do so simply. You just need to select the type of size that you want. And you should be able to export it easily. So basically, that's what I'm going to show you for this video. It's a short video. And you can also use, like, one more thing is that you can have one board and use or create frames for each project. For example, this specific frame is for a specific project, and you can just do so for the rest of the frames that you create within Miro. Is going to help you out a lot navigating and things. And this is pretty much what I'm going to show you in this video. I hope you liked these tips and tricks for Miro, and thanks for watching.